push lineups are very conducive to that idea as well. Because in push lineups, you're all about like, how do I survive this initial push? Oh, we're gonna pick all these heroes. They're so good against push, and then you realize, oh no, we don't have a strategy because you were so concentrated on countering that to begin with.
No. Ooh. The dog almost got fed in the mid lane. It got resummoned.
Yes, it would have been a crucial moment, pretty much a game-turning event if they had fed a single Lycan Wolf to the enemy. Yeah. That's a whole like 17 gold, I believe. 21.
It's insane.
It's insane, really. It's you can set up a whole bank account with that. It's a down payment for a house, really.
To battle.
Just the other day, I had a game where the game started off with one team getting 4 bounty runes and 3 kills, which 2 on the mid lane.
And then someone fed down mid, or were you not playing in US East?
No, it was a competitive game.
Oh.
The
very good.
Ember started with twice the gold, so it's comparable to a single Lycan Wolf.
Oh, yeah, you could be in trouble. There's a lot of damage. Use of the hammer sets him up for success. A Toof's nice little dispose at the beginning. A lot of kill power in this lane of Dawnbreaker plus a Toof.
And Celestial Hammer is such a banger skill, level 1. Deals 120 damage and like like initially 120. Can I do math still? 62.5 with the damage over time effect.
Yeah, look at this. A lot of damage is what we're seeing here. Really. Healing is in trouble. A Toof does not have any more movement though. That's a single dispose already utilized. However, getting a Clucker that low this early is a pretty big success. We'll see how. I remember Arqueus playing NP. I think it was G Pride that I was watching him play NP a lot, and I do remember he had a love of the passivity that we don't see very much in NP these days. If you ever see like the Hawk play or something, so I wonder if he's gonna be more active this game, considering how the meta has changed with how you play the hero in a carry role.
His starting items are interesting as well.
This is the farming build, dude. Is they will never catch me, and if they catch me, I'm dead. So what's the point of regen? Oh,
to be honest, he is really very smart because he has +9 int.
Yeah, that does make him smart. Yeah, that's on fire today.
Courier has been killed.
He did want to go for the tangles, which really upsets me, honestly. I was hoping that we would see no regen whatsoever in this build, but he is zoning out the enemy, so not much kill potential here from the Marcian Dawnbreaker until they get a level 2, which just got on a Toof. Let's see if we're going to see any attempts here at MP's life. Oh, there we go. As soon as I speak it, we have a dispose. Dispose it back. And he uses Dawnbreaker, and Arqueus is about to die. A Toof needs the last hit. He has the Venom, but that was not enough. Actually, the Sprout catches the Toof. Now, near the creeps, Battery Assault, sending him for a kill. A Toof going to the trees, Tid tanking that Battery Assault instead. Nobody will die, but they were very close to finishing off Arqueus. Oh, maybe they actually still get it. Oh no, the Sprout! It got baited by the Sprout! He didn't have it in time. He wanted to get one auto attack off, and that actually condemned him.
You did not earn
These sprouts are insane.
Oh wow, what a cute. Sprout level 2, just to win this lane.
That is so sick. Also, Tip really needs to buy like a mango or something. If he had Celestial Hammer, Arqueus would have been dead like 4 times over.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I think he's playing the lane like a usual Dawnbreaker, right? You go for stats, you're kind of unkillable, but you're not going to really trade against the MP. You either go for the kill or you're going to be out-trade. So maybe this build was not thinking of that.
He has the Soul Ring and a Mango now, so his vitamin C deficiency is solved.
Yep. Do mangoes give vitamin C? Like, are they like oranges? No Volt.
They're like fruits.
Trouble? Oh my god, the damage is so high from RL. Volt's dead. 7 stacks of sticky napalm will do it, huh? I don't think all fruit. I don't think all fruit gives vitamin C.
I think most has vitamin C.
I genuinely don't know. I'm not a fruiter.
Let me do my analyst job.
Sorry, I apologize.
Real quick.
Oh, okay, thank you. I really do appreciate you doing that. It's very important to this cast. Salacious Sea Lion. Oh, we do have Cookie, but Salacious Sea Lion is It's a scary dragon, and they don't want to initiate onto it. They probably don't have the damage either.
Oh, what can you do?
What can you do indeed? Oh yeah, the Seals are also the team that has the Seal You Later line, which is a pretty good line for the team.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Feeling G. Well, oh, actually, Arceus gets the kill on a Tooth. Feeling G was hoping for Tip as well, but he was afraid of dying there, and he decides to let Tip go to make sure he doesn't fall himself as the Tooth dies to Arceus' residual damage. How in depth is your research right now when played?
It's pretty in depth. I have like a chart with like fiber, potassium, and vitamin C, and I'm just checking to see how far it goes.
Okay, okay. Interesting. They got the Lycan up top. Fate could be in trouble himself. This is scattered by Bolo though, which will slow down Salacious Sea Lion. Bolo will be the one to die yet again for RRL in the mid lane, who doesn't fall to the tower. I'm presuming it was a similar play to
Dire's
before.
middle tower is under attack.
Can't really check if he was sticking napalm when he died. But aggression happening simultaneously. Only one camera. We're not like League of Legends. We can't look at all 3 lanes at once. Innovative technology.
It
Dire's
shows
middle
that
tower is
many.
under
Oh, he is going to die here. The dispose is going to be enough. A Tooth annoyed, but he's not going to. What, sorry?
Yeah, it shows that most fruits have high vitamin C content.
Okay, that's good.
I'll check
That's
for
good.
mango specifically as well.
I've contracted scurvy only 3 times in my life, but now I know what to do to prevent it. I used to just eat a bunch of lemons, but now I realize I can just eat normal fruit. Double King. We have a lasso this time. Double King does have the X, but I don't think that's going to help him too much. It would cut the lasso though, which is why RL doesn't even commit it. And we get the kill on Double King down bottom. Same play against Arceus. The cogs for a tooth. As disposed still, but just sends Arceus into a safe place. In fact, the tooth will die. Feeling pretty happy here. So is Arceus.
Radiant's middle tower
Right,
is under
yeah,
attack.
mango is high in vitamin C. We're all good.
Okay, I'm glad I only spent 3 minutes of the cast doing that. I will never ask you ever again about these things.
Now we'll get back to Dota.
Yeah, you want to tell me what's happening here?
Not a fruit Hannah this time. I'm struggling.
Why? Yeah, fruit salesman, I think it's called.
We don't have
Fade?
analysts in real life.
No. Fade gets hit by the X marks the spot. RL though has a lasso, looking for the more valuable kill. It's Double King. And since there's no X, they use the cookie actually, send him a bit further back. Bo wants to counter initiate, but Double King is already dead. 5ManMidas as a result, as in comes a Tooth. Here's a Dawnbreaker joining as well. They sent the banner back. He's been stuck for a while. RL lost his Firefly, which means now he's vulnerable. But they need one more auto attack. The hammer will be the final auto attack to do him in. As Fade might die to the Starbreaker. We'll get him too. And the counter initiation is good. Good rotation by Vol, and particularly that Solar Guardian, really on point.
Yeah, that was such a nice rotation from Tip, showing that global strength. Both healing up his team and getting the stun on the Batrider, which allowed them to get the kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Stormbreaker definitely seems pretty good.
Radiant's
So
middle
it's
tower
nice
is
that
under
Vol
attack.
at least managed to get something done in this top lane. Because he was definitely struggling mid, getting solo killed twice. But now he's only 500 net worth and like half a level behind, which is not too bad.
It's okay, how the network is going as well. We swap over to that. You're right. Now RL is the difference between him and the Pangolier is not that much considering 2 solo kills. The Firefly used by RL.
One I think is kind of struggling is the Kunkka. Because he wants to be fat,
Radiant's
but
bottom
currently
tower
he's
is under attack.
pretty poor.
What was the win condition that you would have played with? If this was your draft, like you talked about, like, oh, you big Kunkka plays, whatever. What would be your win condition if you were playing the Seals draft?
I mean, probably giving Kunkka a good lane and making sure that he gets to like this really fat level. Ooh, Tip.
Tim. He has the starter at least, but Fate is like in move form. So I think he's gonna catch up to you. Throws the hammer.
Dire's top tower
Not that it
is
helps,
under
but
attack.
throws it. He wants to also die, apparently. Dispose the clockwork. Actually gets help with a cold embrace. But now he can't run away. Scatter blast to slow him down. The Tooth is to be killed right after that cold embrace.
Dire's middle tower is under
I
attack.
keep wanting to say that a tooth is aloof, but I can only say it so many times before it gets boring.
Dire's
Did you
top
say it
tower
earlier?
is under attack.
I said it in my head. That doesn't say too much.
Okay.
Dire's structures are
No,
fortified.
all right. Yeah. Let's keep that internal monologue
Radiant's bottom
internal.
tower
Please.
is under attack.
Let's go for a top lane play now, as I do hear a Solar Guardian. It's actually for the bottom lane. They find RL thanks to Double King, but there's a play happening up top. Fade without the shapeshift. Still trying to lead this.
So
The
many
TP is coming from
TPs.
Happy Seals. They're looking for a counter initiation. Fade accepting death because he knows no boots, no way of getting out. Rolling Thunder will be the final
Dire's top tower
hit.
has fallen.
And Seals is honestly pretty abusive with this Solar Guardian. More so than the teleport from the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, for sure. I like the TP rotations as well. They kind of struggled on an individual level in the lanes, but now they're getting it back with these rotations. The only thing that they're missing right now is objectives. That's gonna be something that the draft
Dire's
struggles
bottom
with.
tower is
Ooh,
under
double
attack.
king. This is also a struggle. Almost managed to deny himself though.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom
Arceus
tower is
takes his
under
time to also
attack.
push down bottom. I think he's gonna take the bottom. There we go. Come on, Arceus. Come on. Couple more hits. Tip is coming. Arceus realizes it's not worth his life. Not that the offlane tier 1 is really that useful to begin with, but he decided to go for it. He's had a free safe lane for a while.
Looks like Arceus is gonna be rushing a what's it called? Gleipnir?
Right there? Yes.
Nice mix of farming and fighting. It's gonna be especially nice against heroes like Pongo that don't really want to buy like a quick BKB or Yules.
That's a good call, actually.
Radiant
Kunkka is a
are
BKB
standing.
buyer, though, so.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't use the Starbreaker when you're rooted, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So even if you get shard, it's not going to be able to dispel, so you have to use it before the Gleipnir hits. Okay. We'll see how that works out. Something I also like about the Gleipnir is it plays really well when you want to play aggressively, because as opposed to Atos, you don't need vision of the enemy, so you can actually initiate into dark areas with Gleipnir. Kind of pretty wide area. If you know the enemy team is in a choke point, it's easy to chase them, etc, etc. It's a very good aggressive item. Bottom lane.
Smoke.
Double King has been found. And they commit everything for Double King, but Tib is here trying to save him. Unfortunately, Double King is not tanky enough, and Tib might have just condemned himself. 5ManMidas finds the death, and they're gonna find the death of feeling first as a 2 activates an ultimate, trying to get rid of Arceus. He does accomplish it. RL now in trouble. He does have the Firefly, but Rolling Thunder will catch him regardless. So RL has no place to escape to. And Happy Seals, once again with a counter initiation that works out for them, utilizing that global potential well, with a Lycan that can't join them despite having Shapeshift.
Dire's middle
Smoke
tower
was
is
just
under
slightly
attack.
too late to save their double king. They still managed to get the upper hand. I mean, getting gold on your Marcy and Pongo is not really that important, so
Bolo.
completely sure if it's worth it.
Okay, the cookie didn't save him. The Cog doesn't trap Bull, and Arceus now is trying to beat Salacious Sea Lion, but Salacious Sea Lion just get away by flying. He had no technique against that, no Gleipnir ready yet. So 5ManMidas has to just give up on this idea. Up top, Tib wants to go for the same thing against Faye, but this seems a bit more successful. Unless our actually TPs, we use the shapeshift, and now Tib regretting his choices. That's an Echo Server, that's not gonna do much against 2 heroes running at him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
5ManMidas,
attack.
this time they
Radiant's
utilize their
bottom
global
tower
presence with the boost of travel on the battle.
Yeah, that's so nice with the Lycan. Especially because the wolves are invisible. You don't need a blink if you can just TP right next to the enemy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, right, yeah. That's like the old, remember the Beastmasters that used to be the build? They used to go travel boots to move the Hawk and just travel to the Hawk.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, Seb was like, oh, +4 Beastmaster is actually a thing back when he used to play support. He would jungle actually with Beastmaster and just rush the boot to travel.
Seems good.
Yeah, those were fun times. Back when Dota was creative and not everyone had figured out the game.
That is quite apparent, but Lycan almost has his Helm of the Overlord now. That's gonna be a big power spike for him. That's a pretty good one.
No, Mortimer, it's not
Yeah, it's pretty
break time.
MP's also still farming pretty well. And they managed to cancel the Kunkka like you mentioned earlier, right? So it's not like you're really... Like, the only threat they really have right now is Dawnbreaker. Oh, or unless Tooth also can do these kind of plays, of course. This should be an easy kill. Bolo is just a support. But it's a support.
Have their diffusal pretty much finished, which is gonna help quite a bit. These heroes like Lycan, they don't have a lot of mana to work with. Same for Clock, and they do like having mana and using spells.
That is something that a lot of heroes in Dota share. Yeah. Snap also struggles sometimes. I think that's why she went for Arcane Boost to help him out.
Let's see what the Happy Seals want to do.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, the smoke is actually going to be from 5ManMidas. Seals, are they thinking about their own smoke? No smoke at anyone. Oh, the scan actually detected smoke here. They know. I don't think they see the ward there just yet. Feeling traps double king. There's the counter initiation from the Solar Guardian, but it's not going to be enough to heal double king once again. Same deal. However, they can still start this. As Blaker's now ready, they're going to catch Marcy. A Tooth is dead. Salacious Sea Lion barely lasts a couple more seconds, and Tib is now on the run, but that run has been lassoed. And he's been quartered right after. So the poor guys, the Seals, this time they got a bit too cocky for their own good and lost the Kunkka at the beginning of their fight. They just couldn't make up for that.
It's just a slaughter. Kunkka is not even close to BKB, so 5ManMidas can just keep doing this. And there is almost no counterplay for Kunkka because of the global presence we mentioned. It's not like he can go to a lane or a jungle and feel safe and farm back up. It's just very vulnerable.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
RL doesn't have lasso here. It might just be enough initiation. A Tooth. Spelling. And dispose off. A lot of kills. Rolling Thunder used as well. Vol trying to chase after RL though, leaving the Nature's Prophet alone. And Vol might be just playing around with him, really. Didn't really get too many stuns off this. Finally, one last one for RL. There's the hook shot to stop him. Vol has a swashbuckle. Into the trees he goes. Ghost Ship will miss. Blake there, no. Will not. Sorry, Ghost Ship actually did nick Arceus, but he has an Aegis, so he's going to be perfectly fine here. Vol and a Tooth died in the process.
I don't even get the Aegis. That is so sad.
Yep. I think that's why he was chasing after... That's why he was ignoring NP, but NP just got a bunch of free hits, and he's kind of was free the whole fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Starting to feel quite rough for Happy Seals, and I don't see the high times stopping anytime soon.
Dire's top tower is under
Not with the
attack.
Aegis, at least. You really can't take fights. The Shard on Aegis Prophet is up as well, so 2 greater treants are to be summoned for more pushing power. Kunkka is really not a hero. Those route to travel really slowing him down.
Also, if you look at the quick buys and the items for the Seals, what are they gonna buy that's gonna change these fights? Kunkka BKB is one thing, but it's still so far away.
Yep.
A Basher on Pango or a Blink on Dawnbreaker is gonna do nothing.
What do you think of the travels then on the Kunkka? Do you agree with that choice, or do you think it delayed the BKB?
I mean, if he didn't die 5 times, it would have been okay, because he knows that he needs to be farmed, so he kind of has to be greedy.
Okay.
But now that he's died so many times, it's just 2,000 wasted gold, pretty much.
That's fair enough. They see Vol. You feeling? Feeling? Not feeling it.
No blind hits.
I mean, he had Rocket Flare. It wasn't flying. He knew exactly where he was.
I mean, yeah, he saw the target, but he didn't see the team.
Right. Okay, yeah. That's the... I think of blind hooks in 1K level blind hooks. Of you don't see someone. But you think of the actual
Dire's
Dota.
middle tower is under
That's why you're the
attack.
analyst, my friend.
Wingblade, Fruit, and Vision. Those are the 2 things.
Wait, what?
two things I know something about.
Oh, okay. A 2? They missed the Glacier this time. I think a 2 might just die to the Firefly though, or the Dragon. One or the other. Arceus is happy to tank the Pango. That's Vol. The trees. We have Cogs, but feeling can't get them out in time. Vol misses the Swashbuckle though. Which means his tower will fall, and Clockwork is still a threat because he hasn't lost his mana at all.
Double King. Double King, no. Double King.
Run.
Run.
Oh no, there's Lasso available. Double King, what's he gonna do? He can X still, but that's not gonna work. However, the Torrent at least keeps the Battert in place. Glacier with the healing controller Guardian. Double King is still alive for one with the BKB. Will guarantee the kill on Double King. The Mortimer Skits is helping out a little bit as well. Tib now on the run, so is the Winter Wyvern. That TP will be successful. Toof is here to help, but Toof just comes here for moral support in the end, as he decides to run away with his teammate.
And every time I'm looking at the map and I see a hero closing into Double King, I'm like, no, don't die again. Because there are so many heroes that can almost solo kill him.
There's no BKB on this Batrider, so now he... Oh, RL is actually tankier than I expected. Toof will be the one to die instead. Salacious Sea Lion claims space for Tib, but they're just chasing down Tib. Tib is dead. Salacious Sea Lion comes out of his ice. We turn into an icicle, and they're going to be able to kill 4 heroes in total. Obviously, Double King died at the beginning of that fight, but huge losses here for Happy Seas.
Dire's middle tower.
It's all falling apart, Avo.
Yep. I don't think it was ever there, but now it's certainly not. Now it's certainly falling apart.
Yeah, the House of Cards that was already like lying on the floor falls even further.
Yeah, exactly. Someone has a leaf blower now into the House of Cards. Oh, Volt. We have Glacier. There we go. Lasso available just in case. Ball tries to use the Rolling Thunder. No time. Bolo gets him with a cookie. Good cookie.
Now Prophet finished his DKB.
Nope, hookshot as well from the Clockwork. We find Salacious Sea Lion. Dragon versus Wyvern. Dragon seems to be a little bit stronger right now. And in fact, he will net fate the kill. As they also find the Marcy. And the helpless maiden gets sent to her death. Tip has a shard now, so at least he can use the Starbreaker to save herself from the Glacier. But they don't care about you. They just care about the towers.
The thing about Zoo lineups, give them a bit of space and all of your buildings are gone.
Middle barracks is full.
That is what Zoo does. They knew there was 3-hour delays and they thought, you know what, let's make this a quick one.
Yeah, it's very considerate. But they don't really have to stop because now they have BKB on Prophet and he's pretty much untouchable.
Yep. AC is also completed on Lycan if he wants to buy it now. I think he will. There we go. I don't know what you do now, to be honest. They are kind of
Think about next game, I guess.
Yeah.
And maybe pick a win condition that time.
Radiant are scanning.
I think maybe it wasn't even so much that they didn't pick a win condition. Like you said, the Kunkka was kind of the win condition, but it wasn't very clear, so they didn't play around him as much. And they sacked him a lot in the early, it felt like.
It is a win condition, it's just kind of a bad one, this game.
Okay, that's fair. That's another point to be made here. Really? Nice, thanking the gang. However, both Netherlands does catch out Qs. That BKB is going to fight this through. I don't know if that's going to work out for him. No, it doesn't. He's dead. And who dies as a result? They finally got the enemy carry as RL. In the middle of this fight, Winter's Curse stops him. And because of the Treant there, will last the full duration, which means he can't cancel that TP from Double King. Tib, though, will not able to TP in time. Trying with the Starbreaker to gain some more time, but he's certainly dead here. At least the Kunkka makes it out alive. Salacious Sea Lion's the next target for them. Fade won't find him, and Salacious Sea Lion will TP.
Yeah, it was a pretty good fight for Seals, honestly. I didn't expect them to be able to still kill the Prophet.
Yeah. No lifesteal on him, right? So, you know, still kind of vulnerable.
Being a 5v2 or something certainly does help. Double King once again in the spot where he died like 5 times. Already getting pinged.
that is a classic from this region, oh my good friend.
Oh.
Double
Is it gonna be a 6th time?
His BKB is on the Korea. Survive.
Oh no. The tree's blocking him. He can't get away. Hook shot. There's the healing, but it's too late. Double King's already down. BKB not available though for Arceus, which means he might just die here. No time for the Sprout. As they have to start the Batrider, the lasso. Not do enough to kill off Bull. Volo. Stunning Bull. We don't have a shapeshift. Doesn't seem to matter too much. Fade is just going to chase after Bull. Battery Assault. Pulling him down. And with a Rocket Flare, they do catch him. They also catch up to Celestial Sea Lion. Will fall here. And the Toki might set up for this kill against a Tooth. Takes a little bit of Firefly damage. Now he's going to taste the Flame Break. And Tooth will also fall. At least this time Tibbs survives, but everyone else died. They did kill MP though. So there's that.
The funny thing here is that even though, even if Seals and Midas would trade the Prophet for the Kunkka, and the Prophet has twice the net worth, it's still a good trade for them. Because they have multiple win conditions, because both the Lycan and the Batfighter are actually useful heroes. But for Seals, it's pretty much just the Kunkka.
Yep. RL. Next one to spot quickly. I mean, the Pango supposedly could do the same role, right? It could be a really late game.
Yeah, I don't really see it happening.
No, you don't think Pango can do that? Like carry a game on his back?
No, because you have the Batfighter with the lasso that pierces BKB, and Prophet is more than capable of killing a Pango in like a lasso in the late game.
That's true. The Sprout Leash is also a nuisance to Pango because it does pierce BKB.
And at this point, the Maisi really doesn't do anything anymore, even using his ulti to kill a small camp.
Look with the lasso. Mortimer's Kiss, his first one misses. We have a hook shot to make sure the rest hit. Bo will die. Tib regrets his choice to help his teammate out. The shard into play. Do we have a battery assault? We do. And Tib will not be able to TP. And definitely not be able to retreat.
Roche. He's gonna spawn in 15 seconds and it's gonna be a big deal. Double king. No. There is no lasso.
There's Negotia for a little bit of damage mitigation. Did he get hit by it?
Then misses himself. Oh, his BKB is cooldown. Never mind. I mean, his TP is cooldown.
TP's on cooldown. Yeah, there was no option. Yeah, there was no option to begin with.
So sad.
That is very sad.
I feel so bad for Double King. He's just having no fun.
Nope. Marcy is going to experience that lack of fun soon as well. And also Leisure Sea Lion. That is not where you want to stop flying, my friend, but they just don't care. They just don't care. They want to end this game. They want to go for the towers. It's a zoo lineup after all. Vol going for it. Arceus still has BKB though. Luckily not level 20 yet. Wrath of Nature used. Salacious Sea Lion will be targeted. Salacious Sea Lion does get the Winter's Curse off. But he dies regardless. And Vol did nothing. There's a cheat. Okay, it was a roll for the boys. You do one last roll for Vol. I guess.